A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and... Next for New York, Smokey.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Just getting started here in Seattle. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Pedro Rodriguez. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, very pretty. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Throw into third, and he's safe.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time.
Ready for another chance. Smokey 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Campos is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lauren Campos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Smokey. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-2. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Ready with another 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Velasquez is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Mariners came out swinging. A fine afternoon. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. South has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Coming to the plate. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. The first pitch. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has... Digging in now for the Mariners, Lauren Campos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out. Digging in, James Maynard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
James Maynard.
Smoked on the ground. Stop. The throw to first. What a play. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. Walter Sinclair waits on deck. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bartolo Velasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Smokey is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing. Ready once again. Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2-0 now. Two and one.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Striding in once again, William Coe. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Digging in and looking for more. Smokey in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding into the box, Roger Nesterov.
Third baseman.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey is up with. And there's out number 2. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. From the home. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. In there, no balls and a strike. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is into the box. Lauren, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half. Hit out towards second. And there's 1 away. Settling in now, Manuel Delgado. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Manuel Delgado.
Hard on the ground towards second. Smokey. Grass. And very quickly 2 outs here in the home first. Digging in for his second at-bat. Smokey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Walter Sinclair waits on deck. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Walter Sinclair. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Sergio Rubio, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
The 1-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Digging in now, Smokey. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Walter Sinclair would be next. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Standing in now for the Yankees, Walter Sinclair. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. Hit sharply toward third. That's in there, base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. Make it 9-0.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And it's in time at first. Digging in, Smokey. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 2-0 on the way. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Two pitch just missed.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Popped him up. Hurd has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Smokey.
Here comes the first pitch, and that one right down Main Street.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Yankees scored 10 runs. We are under the bright light. Standing in, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Up next for Minnesota, Daniel Bourbon. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Third, this could be 2. Reined in. The second. On to first, and they get the double play. In now is Yasiel Puig. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The second, this could be 2. Scooped up, 1 there. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now. So stepping in, Smokey, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Stanford leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Second baseman.
Here now the 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Leading off the inning, Doug Beckman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stage. This one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really got to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he will whip this one over to first in time. So coming to the plate, Smokey, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Waka's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Right here, 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Jack Whalen.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Flores, and a super play to gun his man down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Felipe Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Garcia.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jack Whalen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Waka a check at first and a dive, but he's back. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Medrano. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now. Ready for another shot now. Sergio Rubio. The 1-1 home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
You're going.
Smokey rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI.
Ready for another chance. Smokey, he comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Missed with a slider.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
2-0 now. Here's a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Weak to make the play. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. 8-3 tonight. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead. Tuesday night. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Garcia over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Robert Drummond. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. On the ground to the right side. Smokey scoops it on to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping up now, Andres Medrano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. A throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next for New York, Smokey. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown change.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounder down the line at third. Hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nobody.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Full count, 3-2. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Another full count pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he looks at. Always have to worry. At the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jack Whalen. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Runner back safely. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bourbon moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Sergio Rubio. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Popped up. Drummond is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Minnesota Twins took the lead in the 4th. First open back in. Stepping into the box, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. lifted the other way down the left field line. Medrano has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, B.J. Crandall. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground. Full dive. He goes to first in time. Up next for Minnesota, Wilmer Flores. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like trying to pick things up where we left off, Andres Medrano. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. The 1-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
I heard you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And it's 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly. The next twin up, Robert Drummond. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Robert Drummond.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's right there, barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double. Striding in, Smokey. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A high fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their 2nd knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Armas is there. 1 away. So striding in, Sergio Rubio. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Rubio.
Back up the middle. Flores is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Bauer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. Dias will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the. Now at the plate, Smokey. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Valido is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a changeup right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the runner is in from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Left fielder.
At the plate, Sergio Rubio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. To his left, Armas on to first, and it's in time. Striding into the box, Robert Drummond.
Third baseman, Robert Drummond.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Wow, a flip to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 8 full. The Yankees 4, and the Twins 2. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Jack Whalen will be next. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they...
Players who find a way to turn it on when it most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around themselves. Locked in a heated race late in the season, a team gets a pregame pep talk from their skipper.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got next to bat for Toronto, Chet Nichols. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Dan Carline.
Well, grounded to short. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box, Smokey. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitch.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Long throw to third. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Well, you really can't fault the effort out there in left field. Maybe a better break or route, and he catches this one, but who knows? Once it got by him, there was no way he was preventing the triple.
Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Coming to the plate now, Darren Hoffman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1. Stepping in for the Jays, Jorge Manuel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jorge Manuel.
Runners on the move for second. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Wagner is there, 2 gone. Stepping in, Darren Hoffman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit back up the middle, reined in. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, Smokey.
And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Manuel is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in once again, Smokey. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
1-0 count. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently see, stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren Hoffman. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The New York Yankees came through late. MLB Network is on. Next for New York, Smokey. He's got a chance at a big season milestone here. 1 more home run to reach 50 on the season. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball from offense.
Is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Manuel comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Nunez moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Rio Ruiz. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Towards second. To his left, Smokey. And And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Nunez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Out towards second. Underhanded flip to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Ready once again, Smokey, and their runners at the corners now.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a dive, but he's back in. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Ready for another chance. Andy Valido. He singled his last time up.
First baseman, Andy Valido.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Standing in now for the Yankees, Aaron Bauer, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Bauer.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Now a bunt attempt here, and they get the force at home. Whatever works. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Two and 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's
missed with a breaking ball.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Pedroza, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him. Back in the Big Apple as we're set. Next to bat for Toronto, Dan Carlisle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carlisle.
Changeup is bounced to second. Smokey comes up. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. A 5-0 finish tonight. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the fourth. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium. Settling in now, Smokey comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on it. Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Manuel on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Riding in once again, Smokey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Herbert Scotto. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Towards second. To his left. Smoke. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally. So stepping in, Smokey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now. Andy Valido waits on deck. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Andy Valido. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Slow roller back to the mound. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets Rio Ruiz to the plate now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Now at the plate, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Manuel is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center.
Yeah, that is a huge save for him right there. That's number 300 in his major.
A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series.
Baseball from the... Striding in for Boston, Colt Moran. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today, they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Called strike 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one.
field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put a 50.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Up next for the game.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andy Valito. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sergio Rubio. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. On the ground to 3rd. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Next up for the Red Sox, Jose Peraza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have party. Now to the plate, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Smokey is retired. 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rufus Ware. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. A double play. Smokey will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Andy Valito is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Ready for another chance. Smokey is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Andy Valido waits on deck. That one's in there. 3-1. 3 runs already home here. In there, and it's full 3-2.
We got full count.
Down the first baseline, but this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure.
Wednesday night. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out, and in fact, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Settling in now, Buster Stewart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground to second. Smokey takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Smokey is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Ball even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The count now at 2-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out. Striding in once again, Buster Stewart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Flying toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting average.
Smokey will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Reyes is right there, and that will conclude matters. Digging in and looking for more, Chauncey Hillman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the...
Ready once again, Roberto Tejeda. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hard hit ball to second. And it's in time at first, and finally at... Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. So the Bronx Bombers find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all of the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Digging in once again, Andy Valito. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next for New York, Sergio Rubio. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Last chance for the Yankees. High and deep to straightaway right. Rodriguez going back on it. Still going back. Gone! 12-7 final score in this ball game. Boston post road win. Afternoon. Digging in, Smokey.
Batting third, second baseman, Smokey.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in to try it again. Smokey looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Now in the box, Sergio Rubio. He drew a walk his first time up. Before the 0-2, we'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. He pulls this one into right, into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch. Ready now, Smokey.
The batter, second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 52 for him thus far. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Next up for the Red Sox, Colt Moran. He singled his last time out.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs. This would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw in time at first. Striding in for Boston, Cody Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Smoke. There. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Chauncey Hillman. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
2-2-2.
Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. But they won't get two as he beats the relay. Digging in, Smokey. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Ball 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter. He'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit to straightaway center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, stepping into the box, Chauncey Hillman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run. So coming to the plate, Smokey, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Sergio Rubio. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 7-4 the final finish today. The Boston Red Sox.
Great job today.